Football is considered the king of sports. Due to its immense stature, UEFA always pays close attention to all actions related to this sport. However, whether it's by accident or design, many famous players have been found violating regulations and had to face various punishment. Today, let's join Locker Room to learn about the taboos in football. The Cameroon Football Federation is perhaps the most creative when it comes to uniforms. However, this creativity often leads to their federation facing the most punishment and bans. In the past, the Cameroon national team was fined twice by FIFA for unsuitable uniforms. The first time was in 2002 when they took the field wearing sleeveless shirts, meaning no sleeves at all. However, FIFA decided to ban this outfit because it resembled a gilet more than a proper match shirt.
In men's international football history, we've ever rocked a sleeveless shirt. FIFA would not allow them to wear these shirts in the World Cup. FIFA are some haters.
Then at the 2002 World Cup, the Cameroon national team had to add 2 black sleeves with the FIFA logo printed on them to comply with the regulations. The second time just 1 year later, when they took to the field wearing a onesie. According to FIFA regulations, a standard outfit must include a shirt, shorts and a pair of socks, all of which must be separate from each other. FIFA has decided to fine the Cameroon national team 200,000 Swiss francs, equivalent to $154,300 and deduct 6 points in the 2006 World Cup qualifiers for failing to comply with FIFA regulations. The second case involves Liverpool's legendary striker Robbie Fowler, due to his controversial goal celebration in the 1999 Merseyside derby. During his playing days, the former Liverpool striker was the subject of unverified allegations from Everton fans that he used cocaine. Therefore, when Fowler equalised for the Red Devils in the 3-2 derby win over 20 years ago, the player of England national team knelt down and pretended to sniff the penalty spot right in front of Everton fans.
I think knowing football and that you've got to have, you've got to, you got
to be focused, really.
Yeah, you've got to be focused and for your job in hand and you've got.
When asked if he regretted performing that action in 1999, Fowler replied in the June issue of 442 magazine that
Merseyside derby at Goodison in October.
Despite my actions being taken in the heat of the moment immediately following the penalty, I realise that they have caused great offence and I deeply regret that. I have responsibilities and a duty to rise above such scurrilous accusations, and I accept my behaviour was totally wrong.
the following case is sure to diminish the excitement in penalty shootouts.
And Redmayne makes the save!
According to the Daily Mail, the International Football Association Board, IFAB, has decided to introduce new rules to restrain players' emotions during matches. As a result, any actions by goalkeepers that distract the opponent during penalty kicks will be prohibited.
Well, look at the keeper. He's a character.
The new IFAB regulation directly affects Emiliano Martinez. The Argentina goalkeeper is famous for his tricks during penalty kicks and in penalty shootouts.
And the light is not yet out.
In the 2022 World Cup, Martinez was willing to use any means to put pressure on his opponents, which helped Argentina win 2 penalty shootouts against the Netherlands and France.
In his head, he hasn't helped with the return of the ball. He will do. Tchouameni distracted wide! And Argentina are on the cusp. Toro Martinez has yet to score.
IFAB found that a yellow card was not sufficient to deter such actions, so they decided to adjust the rules to limit similar behaviour. Next, a ball handling technique banned by FIFA in traditional football is the shirt catch. This is one of the techniques commonly seen in freestyle football competitions or challenges by YouTubers. This technique requires skill in hiding the ball inside one's shirt. However, it prevents the opponent from fully challenging for the ball, creating an unfair advantage. The use of this technique in traditional football created an unfair advantage, and FIFA has prohibited it from being used in matches. A typical example is the case of Norwegian fullback Jan Gunnar Solli. He performed the shirt catch to entertain fans when his team was already leading 5-0. Unfortunately, referee Lars Olsen didn't see the humorous side of this and penalised the 32-year-old player for obstruction, while the members of the opposing team were likely not pleased with the action either. One of UEFA's strictest regulations is the doping test to ensure that no team player gains an advantage from using performance-enhancing drugs. Whether by accident or intentionally, many top athletes have been found to violate doping regulations and have had to face various punishments. According to Sky Sport Italia, the Italian anti-doping court has sentenced midfielder Paul Pogba to a 4-year ban from competition following a doping violation in Serie A. Pogba was tested for doping on August 20th, 2023 during Juventus' match with Udinese. The 31-year-old midfielder was on the bench for the game, however the test showed that Pogba had DHEA, a substance that boosts testosterone in his system. The second sample also returned a positive result in October. Pogba was suspended as a precaution in September. Since then, Juventus hasn't allowed the French midfielder to train with the team and has reduced his salary to $2,700 per month in accordance with the collective agreement between clubs and the Players Association. This is considered the heaviest punishment imposed by the Italian anti-doping agency, NADP, on a player involved in a doping violation. However, Paul Pogba could return to playing from March 2025 after the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS, reduced his suspension to 18 months. Back in 2017, during a match at the La Bourgeois Louis Fontenot Stadium, a highly controversial moment occurred. The yellow card issued by referee Johan Hamel to Marco Verratti in the 30th minute. Specifically after receiving the ball from Kevin Trapp, Verratti almost lay down on the ground to use a clever header to pass the ball back to the goalkeeper. This allowed Kevin Trapp to legally handle the ball with his hands. However, the referee issued a yellow card to Verratti for misconduct. Johan Hamel deemed this act as provocation from Verratti toward the home team, Nantes. Referee Hamel wasn't wrong, as this rule is indeed specified in FIFA's regulations. However, PSG still won the match 2-0. Next, here's another technique that is banned in traditional football: seal dribble. It starts with players lifting the ball off the ground with their head, then moving while juggling the ball with their head in such a way that the opponent, if they want to win the ball back, is forced to commit a foul. However, this beautiful technique is considered a form of provocation, disrespectful to the opponent. On the other hand, it can also be dangerous for the players when performing this technique. Finally, one of the seemingly absurd rules that has been implemented in Serie A is the prohibition of teams in Italy's top league from wearing green shirts. In fact, this is easily explained as it directly causes difficulty for spectators, especially those who are colourblind, in following the match. From a long-term respect, it could affect the overall quality of the league.
Mobile Donnarumma with a wonderful save!
In Serie A, some clubs like Juventus, Fiorentino or Lazio have used green as their away kit colour. However, for Sassuolo, this is a challenge as green is the traditional colour of the club's kit. The best solution proposed by the club is to add black borders or stripes to their home shirt.
Well, now he can pick the ball out of the back of the net.
Locker Room has just shared some of the taboos in football. We hope these insights help you understand the king of sports better. Thank you for watching the entire video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to stay tuned for more interesting content we bring you.